What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Hope everybody's having a great day. As you can see, we're in the truck right now. And I don't normally start my vlogs like this, but I've been working all day, and I just recently got a call from Dave over at Wheaties Performance, the guy who built my engine in Gold Digger, and he does all the cam jobs and big bore kits for me and all my friends up here in Michigan. He's actually done a couple of your guys' bikes as well, a couple subscribers' bikes he's done. And I didn't get a chance to start this video before now because I've just been so busy with work and other things going on. But just to give you guys a recap, my buddy Steve sent his 2024 Road Glide to Dave 2 days ago to install a cam in his bike, and Dave just got it done, and he said everything went together smoothly and it sounds great and it performs great. So I just left work and we are going to pick up Steve, and then we're going to head up to Dave's house and check out his new build. Like I said, it is just a stage 2 in the new 2024 Road Glide with the 117 cubic inch M8 with the new water cooled heads. So I'm really excited to see how this thing sounds, because that's going to determine what camshaft I run in my 2024 Road Glide. So without further ado, let's hop in the video. We're going to head over and pick Steve up, and then head up to Dave's Wheaties Performance and check out his new 2024 Road Glide with the stage 2 kit. Once we get there, I'll explain to you guys what all Dave did to the bike, and I also have a special treat for you at the end of this video on some dyno numbers as well for this package. So stay tuned, and I'll see you up at Dave's. Alright guys, so we just got to Dave's house here at Wheaties Performance, and check out Steve's bike, guys. This thing is sitting on some dirty air front and rear with a center stand. Looks sinister, guys. What do you think? Comment down below. Should I put dirty air on my 24? Let me know in the comments below. I love the way a new 24 looks on dirty air ride. Super sick. I'm gonna give you a quick overview of Steve's bike. He went ahead and put the Arlen Ness gold mirrors on there. He's going with the whole gold theme, kind of like I did on Gold Digger. He's got some Arlen Ness grips with the Arlen Ness mirrors. He's got gold Lindell rotors in the front. These things look super trick on here. $500 per rotor, guys. Insane. He's got some cool foot controls on here. He's got the Santoro Fabworks bolt kit on there, just like Gold Digger. And this bike is now a stage 2 with the Screaming Eagle heavy breather intake, D&D billet cat exhaust 2-in-1 with the big bore baffle, and it has a custom 520 lift cam in it, and we're getting ready to start this thing up right now. He's got some gold hardware on the bags. He has a custom solo seat that he had done. Looks really good on there. Got the flush mount license plate mount. Got a clear derby cover over here with a Trask power plate. Some other gold accessories. This bike looks trick, guys. What do you think? Comment down below. Let me know your thoughts. I really like the way the new 24s look on dirty air. But let's go ahead and start it up with the new cam in there. Here, the bike is changing its idle up and down. That's because of the Thundermax. The Thundermax uses O2 sensors to adjust the fuel trends. That's why, depending on the air-fuel ratio it reads in the computer, it'll adjust the idle up and down. That's why you heard it go up and down there for a second. But once it gets leveled out and adjusted, it'll sound just like this. Alright guys, so we're getting ready to take it for its first maiden voyage with the new camshaft. And by the way, this bike is tuned on a Thundermax tuner, plug and play. I'll get more into that later in the video, but yes, this bike is tuned on a Thundermax, Screaming Eagle heavy breather air cleaner, D&D 2-into-1 exhaust with the big bore baffle, and a custom 520 lift cam, and a new 2024 Road Glide. Let's get going. I want to make sure that the infotainment system works properly and does not have any codes, and I want to make sure that you're able to swap in between the modes, because I've read online that some guys have not been able to, once they put the Thundermax on the new bikes, that they're not able to go through the modes from sport to rain to regular mode, and we're able to switch through the modes, no problem, as you can see. Let's start it up and see if we get any codes. This is just a low tire pressure, and then the traction control and ABS lights will go out like normal. And no check engine lights, guys. Plug and play system, no check engine lights. I'm gonna go ahead and turn traction control off, so you'll see that the traction control light is on. We have it in sport mode, and we're gonna go test this thing out. Alright guys, we're going to do a little second gear pull, see how she pulls with the new cam. So I also want to show you my buddy Kyle's Road Glide. This is his 24 Road Glide, just like Steve's, but he actually has the Fuel Moto Jackpot 2-in-1 Fab Spec pipe, the same pipe I have on Gold Digger, and I'm going to show you guys what it sounds like with the same camshaft, the same air cleaner, the same size motor, 117, the new 117, and it's got the same tuner, the same Thunder Max tuner. Both of these bikes were tuned by George at All American Cycle down in Miami, Florida. So I want to go ahead and start this up for you as well. Before I do that, I'll show you guys what Kyle has done to his bike. He put the Samsung windshield on it. He did a carbon front fender, shorty front fender. He painted the oil cooler cover white. He painted the inner fairing white. So Steve's is painted white as well. He put the Thrashin 6.5-inch riser on there with the Thrashin T-bar setup. He did a carbon fiber dash, looks real good. He put a LaPera step-up seat on it. He did the Custom Dynamics Pro Beam filler lights, and he put on some different controls as well. So, like I said, we're gonna go ahead and start this thing up. They have the same camshaft, the same tuner, the same air cleaner, but they have different pipes. So let's go ahead and see what the Fuel Moto pipe sounds like. And there you guys have it, a comparison between the Fuel Moto Jackpot 2-in-1 pipe versus the D&D Billet Cat with the big bore baffle. Same cam, same air cleaner, just different pipe. Same tuner from George at All American Cycle. As you can see, we're back home in the garage from Dave's house. My camera died while I was in the middle of talking about Kyle's bike, but I basically covered everything I needed to. I just wanted to show you guys the comparison between the Fuel Moto Jackpot pipe, which is literally the same pipe I have on Gold Digger, and the D&D 2-in-1 Billet Cat with the big bore baffle, which is the same pipe that's on Steve's bike. I do have it on my 24 Road Glide. If you guys haven't watched it, make sure you guys go back a few videos and watch that install on that pipe. I wanted to give you guys a comparison in sound between the two pipes, the Fuel Moto pipe and the D&D pipe. I know a lot of you guys that have 2024 Road Glides are in the market for an exhaust and you guys don't know which 2-in-1 to go with. So I hope that this video helps you guys decide what pipe you want to go with. I have to be honest with you guys, if I were to choose one of the pipes, if I had, you know, if somebody said you have to make a decision on what pipe you're going to run on your bike, I have to go with the Fuel Moto pipe, guys. Obviously I love the way it looks in stainless, but they do make it in black as well. But I just like the overall fit and finish and quality of the Fuel Moto pipe over the D&D pipe. They both have distinct sounds, like they don't sound alike. This is more of like a throaty sound, like a deeper tone, and that's more of like a raspy, you know, loud. I mean, that pipe's definitely louder with the big bore baffle than the Fuel Moto pipe. The D&D pipe is definitely louder. As far as performance goes, believe it or not, the Fuel Moto Jackpot pipe makes more power and torque than the D&D Billet Cat with the big bore baffle on an application like this. A 117 with a cam, with an air cleaner, still 117 cubic inch bike, not a big bore, you know, not a 128, not a 131, not a 130 inch like this bike. But I will say that the Fuel Moto pipe makes more torque than the D&D pipe with the big bore baffle. Now I can't speak for the Vortex baffle. I know that pipe does really well, and they're within a couple horsepower difference between the fuel moto pipe and the D&D pipe. But I just wanted to put that out there for you guys. If you guys are, you know, in the market for a 2-in-1 exhaust and can't decide on which one to go with, for the money, you cannot beat the Fuel Moto Jackpot 2-in-1 pipe. Like I said, you can get it in stainless finish, you can get it in chrome, and you can get it in black. And they don't pay me anything. Fuel Moto pays me nothing. I get no discounts from them whatsoever. As you guys know, I rep them a lot on this channel, but they have definitely pointed me in the right direction over the years, and I'm definitely a fan of all their products that they do sell. And this pipe is one of my favorite pipes. Literally, it is my favorite pipe. I have both. I have the D&D on my gray bike, and I have the Fuel Moto on this bike. And I know we're not comparing apples to apples because this is a 130 cubic inch big bore kit, and that's a stock 117 cubic inch motor in that. But as far as pipe quality goes, I like the fit and finish of the Fuel Moto pipe over the D&D pipe. That's just my opinion. Take it how you want it. I just wanted to compare both pipes for you on the new 2024 models. Both of my buddies have the same bike with the same cam, the same air cleaner, the same tuner. They just have different pipes. And I wanted to go ahead and throw that on the video for you guys so you guys can hear the difference between both pipes. But enough of me talking about that. Let's get to the business here. So as I mentioned earlier in the video, both of those bikes were tuned by George down at All American Cycle in Miami, Florida. And after my experience I had with George and Gold Digger, he is definitely the guy I go to now for all my tuning and aftermarket performance needs. He definitely treats me right, and he has the most powerful street baggers, highway baggers on the streets, guys. Like, I don't know what else to tell you. The proof's in the pudding. We have draggy numbers to back it up. I post my draggy numbers on this bike. Obviously, I didn't post all of my draggy numbers. The bike runs really good. And there's also a few All-American Cycle tuned bikes and All-American Cycle built bikes here in Michigan that run really good. We're not going to talk about those though in this video. Stay tuned though, we got a lot of content coming on those. But anyway, let's get down to the dyno results, guys. The dyno results, I know you guys are wondering, a lot of you guys chase dyno numbers. I personally do not chase dyno numbers. As long as the bike performs well on the street, as long as the rideability's there, it's not cutting out at lights, so you can ride it from state to state without any issues, that's what I look for. And I am all about how it performs on the street or at the track. I don't care about what the dyno sheet says, but I know a lot of you guys are curious to know what a Stage 2 117 makes on a new 2024 bike. So here we go. So Steve's bike with the D&D billet cat with the big bore baffle, that bike made 132 horsepower and 139 foot-pounds of torque. So it made a lot of power for just a cam. I know when I had just the 475 cam in Gold Digger here, back when it was just a Stage 2, it only made like 117 horsepower and like 128 foot-pounds of torque. So the new bikes are definitely making more power as a Stage 2 with the new Gen 2 M8 with the liquid-cooled heads versus the Gen 1 M8 with not liquid-cooled heads. So yeah, 132 horse, 139 foot-pounds of torque, and Kyle's bike just made a little bit more torque with the Fuel Moto Jackpot pipe. So there you have it, guys. There's the dyno results for that application, and I'll reiterate once again, that is a Stage 2. What the Stage 2 kit includes is a Thundermax tuner, a 2-in-1 pipe, a D&D billet cat, for instance on Steve's bike, D&D billet cat with the big bore baffle, the Screaming Eagle heavy breather air cleaner, which is what I have on my gray bike, and a 520 lift camshaft, and I want to say custom 520 lift camshaft because I get my cams from George at All American Cycle, and he doesn't share any specs on them. He has cams ground to his specs, and I'm not going to come on here and tell you his secret. So if you guys are interested in doing a Stage 2 kit on your bike, on your new 2024 Road Glide, or any Harley, make sure you guys hit up George at All American Cycle. He will take very good care of you, very friendly, very professional. His staff there is great. I've had no issues with them. He will definitely get you right and make your M8 perform the best. You will have the baddest bike in your town. You will have the baddest bike on the street if George tunes it. I'm here to tell you guys, proof's in the pudding with this bike. Not too many bikes around here can hang with it. It's just a little 130, and it makes power that 143s around here make. Same with the new bikes. His Stage 2 package is very, very good, as you can see in these dyno numbers. 132 horsepower, 139 foot-pounds of torque, and the thing rides great. You can ride it anywhere. That's tuned on 93 pump gas. As you saw in the video, I got on Steve's bike and actually rode Cal's bike as well, and both bikes felt good. Cal's bike definitely had more low-end torque with the fuel moto pipe than the D&D pipe because of the back pressure. D&D billet cat with the big bore baffle doesn't have the back pressure that the Fuel Moto 2-in-1 RTX pipe has. I know in stainless they call it the fab spec, but you can get this pipe in chrome or in black as well. But yeah, so I rode both bikes felt good. As you saw in the video, there was no check engine lights from the ThunderMax tuner. If you guys don't know, the ThunderMax replaces the factory ECU in the bike, so it's a plug and play application. You literally unplug the harness from your OEM ECU, you plug the harness into the ThunderMax, it goes in the same spot. It literally looks like factory, guys. I wish I would have been over there when he installed that. I could have got that on camera for you guys and showed you, the plug and play process of the ThunderMax. But honestly, guys, it's super simple. If you guys order a ThunderMax for your bike, the instructions literally walk you right through it. It's super easy, and you really can't screw it up. And then on top of that, you do have the O2 sensors that come with the ThunderMax tuner as well, because that's what helps the ThunderMax auto-tune the bike. So you have a front and rear O2 sensors that you install in the header pipe, and then you route them to the ThunderMax and plug them in, and you don't use the factory O2 sensor plugs that came on the bike from factory. So what we did is we just plugged them with some rubber caps so that water, anything like that, get in there. But that's basically it, guys. If you guys are interested in doing a stage 2 on your new 2024 Road Glide or Street Glide with the new Gen 2 117 cubic inch M8 with the water cooled heads, make sure you guys hit up George at All American Cycle. He will get you right and he will get you set up. And yeah, that's basically gonna do it for this video, guys. If you have any questions, drop them in the comment section below. Let me know what pipe you guys like better in the comments below. Let me know your thoughts on that. I'm here to help you decide on what parts you want for your bike, whether it's worth it or not. If you guys haven't checked out my last video, make sure you guys go check it out. I put the new bike on the Draggy as a stage 1 with the D&D billet cat exhaust with the big bore baffle. They make 2 different versions of that pipe. You can get it in a vortex baffle or a big bore baffle, and I just want to make sure you guys know that that's the big bore baffle with the Screaming Eagle heavy breather air cleaner, and there's no tune on that bike. Stage 1 with no tune. The bike runs great, runs flawless. Make sure you guys go check out my last video. I put it on the Draggy to see how much faster it is than stock, because if you guys have been following me for a minute, you would know that I put the bike on the Draggy bone stock to see what kind of numbers it made bone stock, and then I put it back on the Draggy as a stage 1, and we picked up quite a bit. So if you guys haven't watched that video, make sure you guys go check that out. There's a lot more content coming on the 2024 Road Glide. I've got a stereo we're getting ready to put in it. I got a whole bunch of goodies from our friends at Hogworks and Custom Dynamics that I'm going to be installing on the new 2024. So make sure you guys stay tuned. If you haven't yet, make sure you subscribe to the channel. If you like the video, make sure you give it a thumbs up. And make sure you guys turn on your notification bells as well. That keeps you up to date with all my latest videos. If I make a post or make a video, you guys will get notified and you guys can be the first to watch it. So, as always, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.